So let's begin by settling the body, adopting a stable, comfortable, upright position, serviceable for meditation. So we think about keeping our feet flat and our back straight, torso open, hands in the lap, right over left, with the palms upturned and the thumbs gently touching. Our eyes are gently closed or slightly open, making sure we let in enough light to remain alert. Try to maintain an awareness of not slouching, not leaning. Also let go of any unnecessary tension or rigidity in the body, relaxing into a stable, comfortable, upright position, just allowing the body to fall into place. And begin to let go of attending to the outside world, allowing sights and sounds to be as they are, no need to investigate. Letting go too of thoughts of the past, plans for the future, concentrating our awareness in the present by attending closely to the physical sensation that accompanies the in-breath and the out-breath in the space around the opening of the nostrils. Noticing quickly when anything other than that one physical sensation is arising in the mind, and without judgment or frustration, lifting our awareness up from those distractions and placing it gently but firmly again and again on the breath. And then when the mind feels more calm, generate a broad and altruistic motivation for our time. So take a moment to feel a sense of rejoicing. Yet again, we've woken up within this perfect human rebirth with all of its freedoms and endowments. There's so many people who went to bed last night, assuming, like we did, that they too would wake up again. And they did not. So we have this moment to continue working on our minds, taking the essence of this perfect human rebirth to go beyond self centeredness, to try to use this life to tap into our potential, to grow in love and compassion and wisdom, and generosity, patience, ethical restraint. And think, what would it mean, not only for myself, but for others? Of me. So generate a mind that wishes to be of benefit through this process of genuine inner transformation. I think that engaging in this contemplation is part of that process of becoming deeply familiar with virtue. With that motivation, today we'll continue our series of contemplations on the 8 worldly concerns, which is really just working with the energy of attachment and aversion in the different ways that it manifests in our lives. So the next pair is praise and blame. So begin to think of a time recently when someone praised you, complimented you, expressed appreciation, admiration. And think of how your body instinctively reacted in that moment. May have been some self consciousness, but there's also likely some pleasure spreading throughout the body, a warmth, a sense of softening into the moment. And then notice how the mind reacted. How quickly did we believe in that praise? How quickly did we want more of it? Did we feel a sense of entitlement, thinking that finally we'd been recognized in the way that we wanted? And think back to larger patterns in your life. How often do you shape your choices, your behaviors, your decisions to receive such praise? And is there resentment, bitterness, if praise doesn't come? And then think of a different recent memory in which you were criticized. Someone pointing out a mistake. Notice if the body contracted, if heat arose in the face, there was a tightening in the chest or the throat, a sense of closing down. Notice in the mind if defensiveness quickly arose, if there was anger or hurt in the mind. And again, look back over longer periods of time and notice how deeply motivated you are to make choices, decisions, to avoid feeling criticized. or blamed for things. And then, with regard to both of these, think where in the present moment can you find praise or blame? We may be able to learn from our actions. And some actions were skillful, some were unskillful. And we can take that lesson. But the person who praised or criticized, they simply had thoughts arising in their mind. And they expressed those thoughts. There's nothing more substantial. But we relate to those thoughts as if they hit the target of me, as if I am good, I am bad, I am worthy or unworthy. And where is that self existent identity? Or is that findable target of I? When you search for it, It's unfindable. And try to recognize these habits, these patterns of seeking praise and avoiding blame or criticism, just as thoughts arising in the mind. Nothing more substantial than the criticism or praise that is received. Simply born from familiarity, past habit. And see those habits as keeping you somewhat trapped, acting in ways that others approve of. And see if you can shift into a wisdom mind, a mind that does wish to act skillfully in ways that are truly beneficial, but without the hunger for others' approval. See if you can rest your mind in its determination to take from your interactions with others that which helps you to be skillful without a clinging attachment to receiving praise, avoiding blame. And then when you're ready, we'll come back together. We'll dedicate. So recollect your altruistic motivation and think that by having engaged in this contemplation, you've actualized that motivation, which has generated positive energy in your mind. And think that you freely offer the fruit of your practice, that positive energy, for the benefit of all sentient beings, without exception, thinking strongly. When this positive energy ripens, may it serve as a cause and condition to eliminate war and conflict, poverty, famine, disease, disasters, all painful inner and outer conditions. May it fully ripen the minds of all sentient beings. May they quickly meet perfect teachers and arise in the state of full enlightenment. May I too achieve the state of enlightenment so that I might work for the benefit of sentient beings perfectly. May any obstacles facing the Ven.Losang life be completely dispelled. And may I and all sentient beings in this moment come under the joyful care and guidance of enlightened beings. May we be guided and protected until we swiftly achieve that state of enlightenment. Thank you.